Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. We're actually looking at a really good 1-2 setup. At least it's looking visually like a proper 1-2 setup, but considering the overall state of the crypto market, I am skeptical about this 1-2 setup. And the price has formed another low, which was expected. We talked about it only yesterday, that we have to be ready for another low, because the rally that followed here from the 2nd of September low, when the price touched the 61.8 retracement, it was only corrective. It was only in 3 waves. And I highlighted to you, as long as it's only a 3-wave move, we have to expect further downside. It was also the update that I sent through for our gold members on Discord midday yesterday. I highlighted here the rally from the last low appears to be corrective. This means we have to expect further downside unless the price can complete all 5 waves to the upside, and that would have been our signal. And then I typically show what we need to see. This would have been the requirement, 5-wave move to the upside, but the market didn't form another high. So as long as the rally from a low after or within a correction is only in 3 waves, there is no setup for higher prices in the short term. So I'm still watching for one. Doesn't mean I necessarily expect it, or I believe it's gonna happen, but I'm watching for it because we are now deep in support and we are just above the 78.6 retracement, which means the reward to risk profile is typically pretty good. However, it takes a first micro setup to tell us that this larger wave 2 is complete, because it could have completed already here. So I think we were watching for further downside until here, and then the wave count was technically actually full. Now it seems to be extending to the downside, but that means the minimum requirements for this correction are complete. Also the C wave, the C wave of wave 2 has reached a length that's absolutely acceptable, but obviously we now need to see some kind of an upside reaction, right? And not just a few green candles. No, we need to see a 5-wave move up, and ideally followed by a 3-wave pullback forming a higher low. But those 5 waves would ideally lead to a break above the last swing high. And I'm talking here about the $138.50 level. No, what is it? Yeah, $138.30. Okay, this swing high. So getting 5 waves up above, and you might hear the dog in the background, getting 5 waves up and a break above $138.80 would be a first indication that indeed a low has formed. Until then, you're like catching the falling knife if you buy. Okay, that's just something you need to understand that can work. But in that case, please note that a break below the support zone, so that would be a break below $119.59, would make an upside follow through less likely, because it would indicate weakness. And we know that a wave 2 should normally not break below the 78.6 retracement. So a break below that level will be a warning. It will not invalidate the 1-2 setup. In fact, the 1-2 setup will be invalidated with a break below the 5th of August low. So that's here the $109, $110 level. So yes, on the shorter time frame, I'm tracking only the bullish count, but my way of tracking the bearish count is to tell you that as long as we don't have a 5-wave move up, we're watching for further downside. And I'm tracking on the daily chart, obviously, the bearish count, which I showed you yesterday. So that would just simply be an extension of the larger 4th wave to the downside, and we could then enter the lower support region. But that's just an update here about the short term. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.